As the rain begins, no sweat. On this special day, I look out and I see my friends, I see my neighbors, I see my community coming together to honor those who are no longer with us. We come to pay tribute to those who chose a higher calling. We come to whisper our words. We come for our veterans who have paid the ultimate price. On this Memorial Day, we unite. As we gather, I'd like to focus on how we came here today. For some Americans, Memorial Day is a time to celebrate and enjoy cookouts. I see in this crowd today, there are many who know that there is a far greater purpose for this day. From a retired Marine, I thank each and every one of you for choosing to honor those who gave so much for our country. Let us take a walk back in time. The year is 1868. The United States is healing from the Civil War, a war that altered the course of history and was fought on this very ground that we call home. Soldiers on both sides of the war were searching for a way to honor their fallen. John Logan, a veteran of the Civil War, created and organized a way to remember the lost. He created Decoration Day. It was a day where the living could place flowers on the grave of the lost. The first ceremony was held at Arlington National Cemetery and was presided over by President U.S. Grant. It was a time for both North and South to come together, to look past policy, resentment, and anger. It was a day to stand united, no matter the color of your uniform. Why did John Logan choose this day to remember the fallen? It was springtime, and there was flowers. Placing flowers is not for the fallen. It is for the ones left behind. It is a way we pay our respect. This very ground you stand on played a role in the birth of Decoration Day. From 1868 until World War I, this day was reserved for remembering only those who fought on Civil War. World War I was the next large-scale war and affected many Americans. After World War I, Decoration Day was called upon to honor those who fell in the line of duty by including all service members in all wars. Sadly, Decoration Day would go on to add other names to the list, like World War II, Korea, Vietnam, Desert Shield, Desert Storm, Iraq, and Afghanistan. What drives Americans to go forward and risk everything? That too comes from humble beginnings. As we look over this amazing healing field, there is one thing that catches my attention: the symbol of our country, our flag. Our flag is known by many names: Stars and Stripes, Old Glory, the National Ensign. Looking deeply at our flag, we have three colors. Each have a meaning of their own. Red symbolizes hardiness and valor. White symbolizes purity and innocence. Blue represents vigilance, perseverance, and justice. Majestic red and white stripes mated with the white stars on a blue background. The states represent the current 50 states within our union. The stripes represent our humble beginning from the 13 colonies. From 1776 to this very day, Americans have held this ground in the highest respect. The love we have for the United States is nothing like the world has ever seen before. The people that go forward to defend the Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic, are the reason we are here today. On this Memorial Day, we pause and remember those who gave so much so we could live in the land of the free. They were the brave, and we owe them a debt we can never repay. The notion our forefathers created and fought has grown into a superpower. America is celebrated in the corners of the world and cursed in others. When the evil of the world rears its ugly head, we call upon those Americans to put the love of the country higher than personal gain. We call upon those who are cut from the same fabric as those whose names are displayed in this sea of flags. We call upon our brothers, we call upon our sisters to go forward and protect the weak. We weed out the evil and ensure that justice finds them. In the military, we don't care about race, color, creed. We care that an American standing over watching us while we close our eyes. I never had race stand guard while I slept at night. I never had gender walk patrol with me. And I did not witness creed returning fire. We only had Americans standing shoulder to shoulder. Those Americans had a priority. They wanted their buddy to get home more than themselves. I stand here today because of their actions. I'd like to pause and share this. I typically don't speak of it, but today is a new day and it's time to share this. I will speak the names of who did not make it home from my tours. Major Rao, KIA, Iraq, September 3, 2004. Lieutenant Winchester, KIA, Iraq, 2003. Lieutenant Wilt, KIA, Iraq, September 3, 2004. Captain Milton, KIA, Afghanistan, 9 September 08. Lieutenant Madrazo, KIA, Afghanistan, 9 September 08. Doc Strickland, KIA, Afghanistan, 2009. Now I ask each of you to join in. Say the name of a veteran that is no longer with us. Thank you. They are still living, they are still with us. We honor them with our words. Our actions speak volumes of our love for them. We keep their memory burning bright by saying their names. They are still here, if only by words, deed, love, and endless respect. We the people, on behalf of a grateful nation, say thank you for your dedication and your sacrifice. You will not be forgotten, and your spirit will live on. Your spirit stands proud in this sea of red, white, and blue. These flags show we are united in love of our country and its citizens. I will close with a simple question for you to ponder. As a citizen of America, are your actions worthy of the sacrifices of the brave men and women who are no longer with us? Let us not forget their actions. I thank you.